I'm still gonna actually add a little something more for hydration because now with the colder months, I don't know what that was about. Now with the colder months, Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're gonna be just doing a good old get ready with me. I have a bunch of products from the drugstore that I'm really loving and that I wanted to share with you. We have some products from FlowerB, some products from Essence, and a bunch of other things that I have been really loving. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, then just keep on watching. I've got my matcha tea with my collagen powder. I'm trying to help my skin along as much as I can. Antioxidants, collagen, super important. Cheers. Let's rock and roll. Okay. So the first thing is, let's prime our skin. And by the way, I did my brows off camera. I thought we would just do that, save some time, but let's start with the primer, and it is from Maybelline. It is called the Master Prime. This thing has been around for a while. What I love about it is that it has SPF of 30. Not only does it prepare it for foundation, but it gives it a nice glow. So it's like two things in one. I put too little. It's hydrating, it's glowy, but not too glowy where, you know, you look like Tin Men. We never wanna go for that look. So I'm still gonna actually add a little something more for hydration because now with the colder months, I don't know what that was about. Now with the colder months, I like to hydrate even more. My skin is already changing. So this one's from e.l.f. It's a hydrating coconut mist. It has vitamin E and it has hyaluronic acid. So love both. And this one has a really fine mist and I really love it. And it has a really nice scent. But you know, I love coconut, so I guess if you don't, that would be different for you. The next thing is this foundation. It's from FlowerB. It's called Get Real, and it's a serum foundation. I just found it the other day. I don't know if it's new or if it's just new to me. I've tried it quite a bit, and every time I'm just blown away by how beautiful this product is. And I got lucky with this shade because it matches me like almost perfectly, spot on. And then to blend it in, today we're gonna be using my ColourPop blender sponge. It's already dampened. What I love about this foundation is that it's a serum foundation, first of all. So those are always, they tend to look more natural on the skin. They tend to be more hydrating. And for mature skin, those are the things you want to look for. You want light coverage and you want hydration. I'm just gonna add a little more to cover my melasma over here. My beautiful companions that never want to leave me no matter how much I treat them with all kinds of things, all kinds of acids, but maybe it's time that I kind of give up and go to a dermatologist. I've never been to one. I got lucky when I was young. I never experienced acne, so I never had a reason to. And other than, you know, the usual signs of aging, like, you know, fine lines, wrinkles, whatnot, aside from that, you know, I haven't really experienced any real problems with my skin, so I've never had to go to one, but I think the time has come. We'll see. Moving on now to concealer. The one that I have been loving, and I've actually loved this one for a long time. The thing is that the shade I had was too dark, and so I forgot about it. But I finally got the right shade for me. Well, actually, it's in between. It's still not perfect, but let me shut up and tell you what it is. It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. So the warm beige one was too dark, and this is the one that I sat on for a long time because I found it to be too dark for under eyes, but I did use it a couple of times as foundation, and it is beautiful. It is like better than other foundations from the drugstore, using this as a foundation. The coverage is just, it's amazing. So then this one that I just picked up recently is then kind of a little bit on the light side. So what I do is then put the darker one first and kind of like so. And then I'll focus the lighter one only on like the inner part. Can you see how it's like, it doesn't add any brightness to the eyes? Now watch what happens. Where's the other one? So now I'll go in with the lighter color and then focus it just sort of like here. And then I put a little bit here also to kind of lift this up, and then some here to kind of bring these huge like dents, to kind of bring them out a little bit. Doesn't work much. What I need is fillers, and I don't think even that will fix them. That's a serious problem there, but we work with what we have. And just bring it over and use it as a primer for the shadow. So to set that, I am going to use one of my oldies, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush powder, and this is in the shade, I've talked about this one before, this is shade number 2. And then I like to set the T-zone also. Okay, now let's move on to, let's do the eyes first. So let me zoom you in a little bit for that. Okay, so the eyeshadows that I have been loving, the first one is from Too Faced, is the Natural Nudes. This one has been around for a while, but I have been just putting it off. It'd been in my cart, Sephora cart for the longest time, but I finally just picked it up. Some of my 2 favorite colors, this one here, it's like a, oh my god, it's so gorgeous, look at that. And then this one here, this top one here is also incredibly beautiful. So we'll start off with just a regular blending brush. My favorite, and the one I use in every single video, is from Alamar Cosmetics, from Ojitos, the first one, the first set. And this is the larger blending brush. I'm gonna start with this color right here. And we're just gonna throw that all over the crease. Building it up a little bit more. And on this one, I'm trying to kind of stay above the crease. This is my crease right there. And I'm trying to go on the crease and above. I have a lot of space up here, but not much space in the mobile lid. So I have to kind of use this real estate up here and use it as much as possible. Now I'm gonna go in with a smaller blending brush. Let's do this color here. And we're gonna go a little bit lower. And let's see how that blends. So we're gonna, this is a lot denser, and so it picks up more product, and I'm able to just keep it there. See how it's defining that crease? And I'm just gonna bring it all the way in. So back and forth with windshield wipe motions. Then go with the first brush that we used, back to the same brush, and just kind of, just do a pass, just to kind of blend. Okay, next I want to just kind of use a darker color on the outer, so I'm gonna go to this one here and just focus that on the outer part. And then I wipe it off, and then I go back and just tap it in. And then I try to bring it lightly into the crease, just the outer part. I don't pass this point here, I keep it in the outer part. Okay, and then now for the inner part, I think we're gonna use that color that I said I really liked, but we're gonna start off with this one first though, because this one has a hint of like pink. I like to just take my finger and tap in the middle to kind of blend those two together. So I just tap back and forth, and then that kind of creates a gradient. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, catch up this eye, and then we'll go on to the next step. I forgot to mention this other eyeshadow that I love, and it's so unique. It's also from FlowerB. It's very liquidy. The shade I have is Twilight Wash. So it's really unique. I've never seen something like this before. So before you shake it, it separates. Like it'll be clear down here, and then the color will sit at the top. And then when you shake it, it just then becomes all like a regular shadow with a regular applicator, and so the applicator looks like this. So it's like a nice clean wash of color, and I love it because this is like the type of thing that you can just swipe it across your lid, and it's like a one and done type deal. See, when you tap it, I tap, and then it dries up, and then it's like blends into the eye. It's the most natural, like soft, nice, that will give some reflection, so it'll look like you have something. Okay, next product is this bronzer from Essence. It's Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder. I normally don't like to see bronzer and luminous in the same sentence, but in this case I picked it up anyway. And to my surprise, it's not that luminous, because I don't like, it's not that I don't like the way it looks, it's just that, you know, anything that's glowy on my face brings out my pores, my enlarged pores. So that's the only reason I don't like it. But this product is has just the right amount of sheen. So let's just start building it up. This color is a little light for me, so I do have to kind of build it up a little bit. But I think for those of you with lighter skin, I think you would love this. I think this would be a perfect tone for you. But I like it. I also like this one too, but I think I featured it in the last time I did a favorites. This one is like the same thing, but this one is completely matte. But as far as application and how long it lasts on the skin, they're very, very similar. This one also has a very like nice, like makes me feel like I'm in a tropical island. So I guess the scent is more like coconutty, and if you know me, you know that I am obsessed with coconuts. Okay, next product is this blush set from a company called Kenia Ontiveros. Okay, that is not helpful. Okay, there we go. And I think I talked about it before. It's this thing here, So it comes with 3 blushes and 3 highlighters, but this one fell out, and so it is no longer with us. So I think I'm gonna go in with this color here, the middle one, and I'm gonna use this brush from Sigma F40 brush. We'll just take, and these are also these are matte. I do love to go in with matte blushes because I do apply them more in this area as opposed to the bronzer. I kind of go more up here. Alrighty, for highlighter, I do like these 2 here, but I've used them before. They're nice, but I wanted to show you this one that I discovered that I really love. It's from Essence, so it's super affordable, and it's their Metal Chrome, and the shade is number 10. My name is Gold, Rose Gold. That's cute, that's unique. All right, we're gonna put just a tad highlighter because we have enough shine going on here, but I wanted to show you guys. Okay, next I picked up these 2 eyeliners a few months back from Urban Decay. I've loved the Urban Decay formula for lip liners and eyeliners for years, but these are 2 new colors to me. This one is like a burgundy / brown, and then this one is like a hunter green. The green one is called Stash, and then the brown one is called Whiskey. There's Stash, and there's Whiskey. Look how beautiful that is. So today, obviously, we're going to be using Whiskey. We're just gonna put it in the inner and outer. Sorry, the upper and the lower waterline. They're so creamy and they go on, and they're waterproof as well. They stay on a really long time. Now we can go back to the palette and finish the lower lash line. And we're gonna go in with that first pink color first. And then I'm gonna take a little bit just a little bit of that darker brown and just place a little bit on the outer part. There we go. And so at this point, what I do is I set the face before curling the lashes. So we're gonna do that. Love it. And just curl the lashes. And the mascara that I have been loving, and which I'm gonna get the full size of, this is like a deluxe size. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I find that it gives so much volume and so much definition to the lashes. You'll see. Sometimes they look like falsies when I'm done. Okay, now moving on to the lips. I have two lip liners that I have fallen in love with. The first one is from ColourPop, and the color is BFF3. And it's this beautiful, like, warm brown. And then this one it's from Ace Beauty. It's called Be Peachy. And it looks like that. So it's this one here. I'm gonna go with the Ace Beauty because it goes better with this color that we have on our eyes. And this one is retractable. You turn it here, and it's so creamy. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay lip liners. The lip color, again from FlowerB. It looks like this. You turn it, and then you see the product comes up. And so they call it a mask with some tint, and it's so comfortable on the lips. I love it. I want to get more shades. I love it that much. Okay guys, so that wraps this video up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will consider subscribing and joining me on the next video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up if it was something you enjoyed watching. That lets me know to keep making more videos like this. So thank you again, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.